Welcome back to Beyond the Unknown, the show where we dive deep into the most fascinating scientific reports. I'm Alex Carter,
And I'm Olivia Reyes.
and today we're taking on Episode 17, AlphaFold, Cracking Nature's Code.
This report really dives into a fascinating area, huh? Right where AI and biology meet.
Yeah, for years, scientists have been working trying to figure out these complex 3D protein structures.
Right.
And then, boom, AlphaFold comes along, and it seems like it's cracked the code.
It really is like science fiction, but
Yeah.
it's actually real. And you know what's even more remarkable?
What's that?
In some cases, AlphaFold is actually more accurate than the traditional lab methods.
Wow.
It's like we've handed biologists this incredible new tool, a lens that lets them see these tiny molecular machines clearer than ever before.
It makes you think, what happens when AI gets better than the tools we've used for decades? What does that mean for the future of science?
It changes everything. For one, it speeds up discovery like you wouldn't believe. Imagine, you're working on a huge 3D puzzle, but instead of taking hours to find the right piece, you have a program that tells you exactly where it goes.
That's amazing.
That's the power of AlphaFold.
I can already see scientists around the world just relieved and racing to their computers to try it out. But before we get lost in all the things we can do with it, I think we need to step back and really understand how complex this problem is.
Oh, absolutely. You see, proteins aren't just static structures. They're constantly moving, twisting, turning, like in this intricate dance. And it's not just about the order of the amino acids, it's the environment around them, other molecules, even slight changes in temperature or pH.
And this is all happening at an unbelievably tiny scale.
Yeah.
In fractions of a second, right?
Yeah.
It's mind-blowing to think of all the interactions, all the forces working together.
And yet, somehow, proteins fold into these precise structures, and those structures determine their function. It's a testament to the power of evolution, refining these molecular machines over billions of years.
Which makes what AlphaFold has achieved even more incredible. It's like it's captured this intricate dance, this complex web of forces, and turned it into an algorithm that can predict how proteins will fold.
And it's not just about predicting individual structures. AlphaFold is starting to show us how proteins interact with each other, how they form these complexes that do even more complex things.
So it's like going from studying individual instruments to understanding how they all come together to create a symphony.
Exactly.
And this is where it gets really interesting for medicine and drug discovery, right?
Absolutely. Think about it. Many diseases are caused by problems with specific proteins or how they interact. If we can understand those problems at the molecular level, we can design drugs that target them with pinpoint accuracy.
So instead of using a sledgehammer to fix a problem, we're now working with a scalpel, thanks to AlphaFold's insights.
Precisely. And the impact goes beyond treating what's already there. AlphaFold could help us come up with ways to prevent diseases, find potential risks, even engineer completely new proteins with specific properties.
Wait, hold on. Engineer new proteins? That sounds like science fiction again. Are we talking about designer proteins? Proteins with functions we choose?
Exactly. It's called protein engineering, and AlphaFold is going to revolutionize it. Imagine designing enzymes that can create biofuel, materials with unique properties, even cells that fight diseases in ways we never thought possible.
It's like we're unlocking a whole new set of tools for working with the very building blocks of life.
And it's happening right now. AlphaFold has already helped develop new drugs and materials. It's been used to create enzymes that break down plastic waste, even proteins that can target and neutralize viruses.
Wow, that's seriously impressive. It seems like we're just starting to see the impact of AlphaFold, and the possibilities are endless.
It's a pivotal moment in science, truly. And one of the most exciting things is how AlphaFold is making knowledge accessible to everyone. By sharing its predictions freely with scientists all over the world, it's leveling the playing field for research.
So it's not just a technological leap forward, it's a change in how we do science.
Exactly. It's a move towards open science, where researchers can collaborate and share their findings, speeding up discovery and benefiting everyone.
It really makes you wonder, what happens when we break down those barriers to knowledge and give scientists around the world tools like this? What amazing discoveries will we see in the coming years?
That's what's so exciting. We're only just starting to explore what's possible with AI and biology. And as we kind of dig deeper into this world where AI is shaping biology, we start to see how it could completely change personalized medicine.
Yeah, we talked about it a bit earlier, but I think it's worth looking closer. I mean, the idea of tailoring treatments to each person's genes has always been, well, kind of a dream, right?
Absolutely. And AlphaFold is bringing us closer to that dream than we've ever been. By understanding how those genetic differences affect the structure and function of proteins, we can start to predict if someone is more likely to get certain diseases and adjust their treatments accordingly.
So it's not just about making new drugs. It's about using the drugs we have in a smarter way, right?
Sure.
Finding the right drug for the right person based on their own protein profile.
Exactly. It's moving away from the one-size-fits-all approach to medicine and towards something much more precise and personalized. Imagine a time when your doctor can look at your DNA, your protein profile, and say, this is the treatment that's specifically designed for you.
That would be a game changer for healthcare for sure. But I imagine there are still some big challenges to overcome before personalized medicine becomes the norm. What are some of the hurdles we still need to clear?
Well, one of the biggest challenges is just how incredibly complex biological systems are. Even with AlphaFold's insights, we're still looking at a vast network of interacting proteins and pathways. It's like trying to create a map of an entire city with all its streets and buildings.
And each person's city is unique, with its own little differences, which makes it even harder to navigate.
Exactly. But even with all that complexity, there's been incredible progress in this area. Researchers are creating new AI algorithms that can analyze huge amounts of genomic and proteomic data, find patterns, and make predictions about someone's health risks and how they'll respond to different treatments.
So it's not just about AlphaFold itself. It's about how it's inspiring a whole new wave of AI-driven tools for personalized medicine.
That's right. AlphaFold has started a sort of gold rush in the field of AI and biology. Researchers are using its insights to create algorithms that can predict all sorts of things, from how drugs interact to how diseases will progress.
It's like AlphaFold has opened up a whole new world of possibilities, not just in medicine, but across all kinds of scientific fields.
Absolutely. Think about agriculture, for example. By understanding how plant proteins work, we could develop crops that are more resistant to diseases, pests, and even drought. We could make plants that are more nutritious, need less water, and can grow in tough environments.
It's like giving nature a boost, using AI to speed up natural selection and create a future where we have more food security and sustainability.
And then there's materials science. We could design totally new materials with properties inspired by nature, like spider silk, for example. It's stronger than steel, more flexible than rubber.
Wait, really?
Yeah, by understanding the proteins that make up spider silk, we might be able to create synthetic versions with those same amazing properties.
Okay, now that's just cool. Imagine bulletproof vests made of artificial spider silk. That would be amazing. But seriously, the possibilities for things like aerospace, construction, even fashion are pretty mind-blowing.
Absolutely. And we're only scratching the surface of what's possible. As AI keeps getting better, we can expect even more groundbreaking discoveries in the future. It's such an exciting time to be alive and see this scientific revolution unfolding right in front of us.
You know, what strikes me most about all of this is the sense of wonder and the feeling that anything is possible. It's like we're finally starting to understand the hidden language of life, and AI is giving us the tools to translate it. Who knows what incredible secrets we'll uncover as we keep exploring this new frontier.
That's the amazing thing about science, isn't it? It's a never-ending journey of discovery. And with AI by our side, we can explore the unknown faster, more precisely, and with more insight than ever before.
This has been an incredible deep dive, truly mind-expanding. Thanks for taking us through the world of protein folding and showing us how AI is changing science and so much more. I think it's safe to say we're both leaving this episode feeling awestruck and really excited about what the future holds.
It's been a pleasure diving in with you. And to our amazing listeners, keep those reports coming. We love exploring the mysteries of the universe with you. Until next time, stay curious and never stop exploring.